this video, I'm going to talk about what you need to know when it comes to Fun King with a Chosen One. Do you guys like what I did there? Do you see the title? If that made you laugh like it did me, give me a thumbs up and send me $5,000. I gotta admit, I'm kind of curious to see how this video is going to turn out. I'm in a pretty good mood, and this is a bit of a spicy topic, but if there's one thing that I've come to learn after having a fallen angel attached to my aura, it's that we don't really need a reason to be happy other than understanding that the afterlife is real and hell is not a place you want to go to. So what do you need to know when it comes to Fun King with a Chosen One? Before we begin, I just want to say this is for entertainment purposes only, and all the stories in this video are fictional. So first of all, if you're trying to take out a Chosen One with black magic, your window for opportunity is a limited one. Why is that, you ask? If you're sending death spells and all kinds of black magic to a Chosen One, once the Chosen One awakens to what has been going on and realizes that universal laws have been broken, your fate pretty much rests in their hands. Once they awaken to their power regarding spiritual rank, all they have to do is snap their fingers and say over, and let's just say that that individual's evolutional journey will be cut short. There's no full moons, there's no eclipses, there's no live sacrifices needed to make it happen. While we're on the subject, I just have to ask a specific individual, did you really, a black goat? Really? Did you not know that the being that you were praying to respects me more than you? Did you forget that when you pass away, your consciousness is going to be placed in that goat and you're going to feel everything you did to it? Anyways, a snap of a finger and karma is rebalanced. Besides that, if you're F-King with a Chosen One, do you not understand that you are cursing a large majority of your family bloodline? I'm gonna share with you guys a hypothetical situation. Let's pretend there's a shaman woman with a very low IQ. In 2015, a Chosen One goes to this shaman woman with a very low IQ, searching for healing and answers 1 year after attempting to commit suicide, only to be saved by Archangel Michael. The woman with the low IQ decides to look up the Chosen One's journey in the Akashic Records. What she realizes is that if she helps this individual heal, his journey is going to be one that she perceives as outshining her own. Despite being told that right before the Chosen One was about to take his life, Archangel Michael appeared, she begins to slander the Chosen One's name to mutual friends within the spiritual community, then begins to send him black magic and death spells. After much warning to stop, she continues, and the black magic that was sent with the ill intentions was returned, having her own son commit suicide. For years, the woman with the low IQ would turn to social media and seek sympathy for her son's death, telling no one that she was the cause. Believe it or not, even knowing better and losing one of her 3 children, she continues to send black magic, even amping things up by paying well-known practitioners to get involved, people that have been successful in unaliving other individuals in the past. After gathering multiple times around full moons and spending thousands of dollars to no prevail, this woman continues down the same path. Although in this fictional story, she did come close to taking out the Chosen One. That time when a semi-truck cut him off and he found himself in oncoming traffic, face to face with a fully loaded SUV in a small Honda Civic, each car doing about 60-65 kilometers an hour. Luckily, the Chosen One had one of his angels to guide him at the last second when to crank the steering wheel and avoid sudden death by mere inches. So anyways, let's pretend that for a while, the Chosen One knew exactly what was going on, but chose to see things through the eyes of Christ consciousness. Looked at all the trials and tribulations that had been added to his path and seen them as valuable lessons and opportunities to grow and expand. The Chosen One even kind of felt sorry and pity for these individuals with the low IQs, as he knows firsthand what pain can do to an individual's heart. However, let's just say that one day the Chosen One is pushed to the limits and decides that the individuals with low IQs that have broken universal laws need to be served a dish of karma. Here is what can happen. Let's say a Chosen One says, enough is enough. He could decide that he doesn't want a spiritual war. Instead, maybe he prefers more of a massacre. So maybe the Chosen One decides to astral project to different parts of the multiverse using his connections and spiritual ranking to gather an army that would make Braveheart get a boner. Maybe he thinks to himself, wait a minute, an army is not needed. There's no reason for my ancestors to go to battle. Maybe the Chosen One realizes that by the actions of the low IQ individuals, much of the hard work that many of their ancestors have done in their ascension journeys in past lives was instantly flushed down the toilet. Maybe the Chosen One decides to astral project in front of the bloodline that the woman with the low IQ has damned and cursed for years to come. Maybe the Chosen One says to this woman's ancestors, reminding them of the damnation that is about to come their way. And perhaps the Chosen One offers them a deal. If they would like to escape their karma and fate, all they simply have to do is step aside when karma is served, leaving the low IQ individual completely unprotected in the spirit realm. Another thing you need to be aware of when Fun King with the Chosen One is maybe you push and push and push and push and push, and for the most part, it's defense, 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 defense. And then one day, you break the straw that breaks the camel's back, and the Chosen One decides that he's had enough. Maybe he decides to astral project in front of a council of 5 in a very high dimension. 5 beings in a line sitting in chairs that are 45 to 50 feet tall. And maybe the Chosen One decides to pull out his angelic sword, placing it only inches away from each member in this council's face, and states that the souls of these low IQ individuals that have broken universal laws belong to him in the afterlife, and if anyone has a problem with it, they are to speak now. Maybe not one of these 5 council members object, move, or make a sound. So when you're Fun King with a Chosen One, all a Chosen One has to do is snap his fingers and balance will be restored. Although our ancestors do like an incense, candle, food, some wine, and maybe a couple other things as an offering to thank them. So remember, Fun King with a Chosen One, you better be careful because time might be about to expire.